So you've actually hit on something that I keep buried on my channel. It's because I'm trying to be unyieldingly positive about the prospect of Christianity ever being something of a plausible global religion and something that could be practiced by multiple people groups. The problem is that Christianity creates the perfect victim because its foundation is based on an unquestioning faith. And the problem with that is when you have human beings who administer your religion and you rely on human beings to pass information about yourself from human to human, you get the error that we constantly see in that game of the kids' game of telephone. And you also get individuals who are in that telephone chain who are willing to take advantage of those who come after it. In order that they have power and control over those people, because Christianity requires you to base your faith, your belief, on what somebody else said, what somebody else wrote. And what we all know based on what we understand and know to be true about history is that the person who writes down the story, the person who writes down the history controls what is believed. And so within that, I don't care how many apologists we have, how many people try to prove the veracity and the believability of Christianity, it falls flat on its face because the adherents of the religion are willing to kill, steal, and destroy throughout time. So how many thousands of years should a religion have? Right? I like Christianity and I believe in its power to change a person because the person within and of themselves chooses to deconstruct out of what they were taught into whatever variant of Christianity they're exposed to. But the problem is that a religion like Christianity has so much collateral damage in the slew of known and unknown victims. And I think it's for me, it's the issue with the fact that Yahweh continues to be ever present and ever quiet. And what Christianity needs is its elder, its creator, its God to stand up and very much so reclaim its name and reclaim its time. Because if it doesn't, and you keep relying on human beings, the corruption is going to continue, because the corruption in Christianity is the Christian. That's the corruption. But as I have been on this channel, I will still remain positive. But I think personally, Christianity has to be something that's brought down in scope from an imperialized, commoditized, capitalized current version, which we see in the cult of current Christianity in this highly politicized version, to very small batch, very honest, very clean and crisp version of itself, right? Because right now, Christianity is drunk at the wheel, as I've said in my other videos, and it is the driver at the wheel of far too many lives. And if you truly loved your adherent, or those who are trying to adhere to your teachings, then you should value them enough to clean up their belief system and to clean house of those in that belief system who are willing to violate them so perpetually. And if you are unable to do that, and you're unable to speak up for yourself, and you're unable to show yourself, and you're unable to create an enduring line of adherents who can either show forth who you are or show forth, at least in the line of adherence that you produce, that those people are worth listening to, and that over time you can maintain a certain purity level in your product and in the people who are peddling it, you basically argue why you shouldn't be God. Oh, and yeah, it's Controversial Tuesday. I'm Queen Heretic, and this heresy lasted more than 60 seconds, but spoke a little truth there.